Good morning, this is Yeon Kim, your teacher to discover Korea beyond the media. This is the first official class of Discover Korea Beyond Media. So, today, I will briefly share the basic information and knowledge of Korea with you before we deal with many perspectives of Korea. First of all, what does it remind you of Korea? Most students, I guess, know about Korea by its entertainment business, K-pop and films, because the music of K-pop groups such as BTS and Blackpink has international reputation nowadays. Korea's media industry has been amazing success since 2000s. Especially K-pop gets its worldwide reputation since 2010. Before 2010, K-pop was popular but used to consume only in Asian countries, China, Japan, Philippines, Vietnam, Indonesia. But since 2010, and also during the pandemic, the Korean pop music business finally gets international consumer. Also, Korea has popular movie directors and actors. You know Bong Joon-ho, who won many awards at the International Film Awards with his film Parasite. The more fame Korean media business gets, the more students want to study about Korea in the academic purpose, because they are desire to know about Korea, real Korea, beyond what media describe. For this case, the consumptions of Korean study also get increased. According to Korean Foundation research in 2018, recently the number of institutions of Korean study has been tremendously increased. Especially in Latin America, the number of students who want to study Korean study has been increased 7 times. So I would like to share about my knowledge, which I studied for 13 years, of Korea with my students who also want to know about Korea and Korean study. So we can deal with the real side of Korea without any sugarcoat by media. Geographically, do you know where Korea is? It's located between China and Japan. Its mainland is peninsula but also has 100 islands. It is divided into 2 Koreas nowadays since Korean War by different ideologies, and we call it into North Korea and South Korea. According to this Korean collection of legends and folk tales and historical accounts, 삼국유사, written in the 13th century, first kingdom in the peninsula named Joseon, and it started 2333 BCE. These stories written in the collections based on the Korean mythologies, so it is still quite controversial topics in Korean history. but many Korean people trust this story. And next, what does Korean national flag look like and what does it mean? Korean national flag named 태극기. The circle in the middle named 태극. But not only 태극, but also it has quite many meanings. First of all, we have to see this trigram. This trigram named 궤. And in 태극기, they have four kinds of trigram at the four corners of 태극기. The trigram upper left named 건, and it has meaning of heaven. Lower right trigram named 곤, it means earth. Upper right trigram named 감, it has meaning of water. Lower left trigram named 이, and it has a meaning of fire. And the white background of 태극기 represents peace, which is also related to Korean history. Historically, Korea has been invaded around 1,000 times. Accurately, it is 931 times. Korean people have strong desire to keep their country in peace. And in the middle, the circle named 태극, as I mentioned, and the red color means yang, and blue color means yin. Also, it represents Koreans' desire to keep moderation. Another symbol of Korea is Korean traditional clothes named hanbok. Korean traditional clothes is generally called hanbok. Literally, it means Korean hanbok, cloth. Although it has influenced neighboring countries in the aspects of its design, but its very unique design such as 저고리, 치마, 바지, 보 has its own 1,600 years history. Earliest records of hanbok is founded from several murals of the ancient tombs built in 4th century. If you want to find more historical evidence of Korean hanbok, you can also find it from not only murals, but also from painting and historical accounts. Okay, I think it is enough to summarize its geographic, history, and cultural perspective. Now, we will share the basic knowledge of our Korean language. Korean language has its own alphabet named Hangul, literally Han, Korean, 글, characters. And because of the Hangul, all Koreans can speak and write in the same languages. Because the Hangul is very simple but systematically well-made alphabet. According to the annals of the Joseon Dynasty, in the name of in Korean name 조선 왕조 실록, it was invented by King Sejong, the fourth kings of Joseon dynasties. At the time, Korean alphabets composed of 17 consonants and 11 vowels. Before his invention, Korean used Chinese character for record purpose. But learning Chinese character was quite difficult, so only privileged group can read and write. But after Hangul appeared in the world, Korean literacy rates has been decreasing. Nowadays, Hangul only has 14 consonants and 10 vowels. On the left side of slide, you can see consonants and vowels. Or you can also know the pronunciation of each consonants and vowels. I will read about it very, very slowly so you can figure out how it sounds. First of all, consonants. G, 기역, 기역. 느, 니은, 니은. 드, 디귿, 디귿. 르, 리을, 리을. 무, 미음, 미음. 브, 비읍, 비읍. 스, 시옷, 시옷. 응, 이응, 이응. 즈, 지읒, 지읒. 츠, 치읒, 치읒. 크, 키읔, 키읔. 트, 티귿, 티귿. 프, 피읍, 피읍. 흐, 희응, 희응. And now vowels. 아, 야, 어, 여, 오, 요, 우, 유, 으, 이. And next, from the next slides, you can see how to speak Korean with Hangul. Korean language placements with the initials, medials, and final. Initial finals composed with consonants and medials used vowels. Okay, now let's learn how to introduce yourself in Korean. You can put your name in the green in the sentence or country also in the sentence. So first the first sentence I'm gonna speak so you can follow me. 안녕하세요. 안녕하세요. 반갑습니다. 반갑습니다. 나는 입니다. 나는 입니다. 나는 사람입니다. 나는 사람입니다. So, in the conversation, you can introduce yourself fluently like this. 안녕하세요. 반갑습니다. 나는 김가연입니다. 나는 한국 사람입니다. So, can you catch up what it means? So, first of all, it has general greeting. 안녕하세요. Hello. 안녕하세요. Nice to meet you. 반갑습니다. Nice to meet you. 반갑습니다. I am 나는 My name is 가연. So 나는 가연입니다. 나는 가연입니다. I'm from Korea. 나는 한국 사람입니다. 나는 한국 사람입니다. Also, when you traveled in Korea, you also have to know this, how to say thank you and I'm sorry. So, first of all, thank you is 고맙습니다. 고맙습니다. And I'm sorry is 미안합니다. 미안합니다. Thank you so much for listening my humble lectures. Next lectures and the third lecture is gonna be about Korean history. It's very simple overview, but we will deal with from Korean's ancient periods to modern contemporary period. So second week's lecture is gonna be from the ancient period to Joseon Dynasty. So please don't forget to watch the trailers of the series and film. The first recommend series is Queen 선덕, 선덕 여왕. And second one is film and titled 한산. It's a quite brand new one, so you can easily find English trailers. Thank you for watching again and see you next lecture. Bye!